Subscribe to Faye Bay.
Alright y'all, so I'm going to be teaching y'all how to do this specific style, and this is the Wayda braids. The front are double, and these are the ones that I did for my birthday this year in May, y'all. My birthday's in May. But anyways, y'all, you have to start by pressing your hair. I don't know if you guys seen the video, but this is the press from the Dominicans where I got a trim, which is why I have no problem with paying them for the trim and the press, because baby, I'm gonna turn it into another hairstyle. You feel what I'm saying? Straight like that. But for the style, you're gonna start by parting your hair from ear to ear. And then you're going to go up from your nose and part it down the middle, but only in the front section. You can also just part it into 4 sections. I've seen Jayda braids been done with 5 sections or just 4. The ones that I did for my birthday, they have like 4 sections, but these I just decided to do 5 because that was the original Jayda style type thing. I did do this style on Christmas Day though, so I was not able to go to the store and get the rubber bands that I usually use, which is the thicker rubber bands. The rubber bands that I decided to use for this style, I actually just used the rubber bands from the bundle of hair that I took out the pack. But to start your first ponytail, you're going to take a ponytail holder and you're going to position your ponytail exactly where you want it to be at. And then you're going to take your wax stick and you're going to put it on your hair and comb your hair up into the ponytail so that it is smooth and sleek. And then you can take the ponytail out as needed and put it back in. But then I just went in with my Got To Be spray, and I also blow dried it for the mold. But y'all, I know I said don't use Got To Be no more because don't use it. And I started using that CHI, but honestly, I cannot find that anytime I go to the hair store. Like, I've not been able to find it anywhere. But after you finish your mold, you're going to take your rubber band and you're going to put it under the ponytail holder, because I don't want to use the ponytail holder in my ponytails because I feel like that kind of looks like bad in my opinion. I like the rubber band look. So I just take the ponytail holder off and I just do that over and over for each section just to form all the ponytails. I do the ponytails first and then I do all the braids. This is footage of how I did the back into the 3 sections, and really I just went down from each ponytail to make the curve of my head, and I just put it into 3 different ponytails like this. But I'm on FaceTime myself so I can see the back of my head, and that's really how I see the back of my head for you guys who be asking me that all the time. Now I'm just taking my wax stick and my Got To Be, and I'm just doing the same thing as I did in the front to that other ponytail. And you're just going to do the same thing for each of the sections. Now I'm going to show you how I did the braids, and in the front I did double braids. So I just split the ponytail in half and then I pinned the half up and I just started braiding the other half. So y'all, I didn't use any products really except for Shining Jam because you don't really need that many products if your hair is already pressed. So first you're going to split the braid into 3 pieces, and when you add the hair, you're going to add it in between your middle finger and your ring finger, and then put the other piece in between your middle finger and your index finger. So you're just going to keep adding hair in that way until you get to the thickness you desire, or I just do it until I add 3 pieces in. I was not keeping this hairstyle in for that long, so I didn't want to waste that much hair. But I will say I did have an issue with tucking my ends because, you know, with the Dominicans cutting my hair, my ends are kind of blunt. So I did take a couple of my braids down as I was doing them and redid them over because the ends were giving me a really hard time. If your ends are giving you a hard time, you can just add Shining Gem onto your natural hair. As you braid down too, you can always add more product. And you add hair throughout the braid the same way that you do at the top of it. It's really just the repetition of the same thing where you just adding hair on that side. While I do it on that side, you can choose to do it on the other side. It really doesn't matter. But you're just going to keep adding hair. It's really just like feeding in the whole braid. If you need another demonstration, I am going to show you how I did the other braid in this ponytail. And I'm also going to show you how I did the ponytails in the back. I did do the ones in the back differently because honestly, I just did not feel like splitting it in half and doing 2 braids. As you can see, depending on the positioning of my hand, I am adding the hair sometimes in between my middle and ring finger and sometimes in between my middle and index finger. It's also just the way that I'm braiding. The positioning is definitely different if you're braiding your own hair or if you're braiding someone else's hair. So it kind of just depends. If you guys want a tutorial on the different styles of braiding, like underhanding and overhanding, I would love to give you guys that. So please let me know in the comments if that's something that you guys would be interested in. And as you can see now, I'm just adding some Shining Gem to my hair because y'all, like I said, it was really hard to braid them blunt ends. You should definitely be adding hair wherever your natural hair ends, just to maintain the thickness of the braid going from the top to the bottom. This is the front complete. As for the back, I just split the whole ponytail into 3 sections and added hair in that way. And you can see me doing it like that. It's really just the same process. I just did not split it into 2 pieces. But this does give you a different angle for you to understand better how to add hair. I also added hair from the bundle, not just like after I separated it, because either I didn't separate enough pieces or I just felt like the piece just wasn't thick enough. It really just depended. But you can also add hair like that, but it is kind of harder. But after I finished all these braids, I did dip them and I added ornaments to them. I just hot glued them on there, y'all. I know it's ghetto, but I wanted to be a part of the Christmas spirit too, so that's why I decided to do it. And I was thinking about it when I was in the bed. I don't know, but this is how they came out. Thank you for watching my video. Please like, comment, and subscribe for me. And yeah, love you. Bye.